Hold on. I completely forgot to
Ah,
record.
yeah,
I'm
the
so
recording.
sorry. I'm
Now you
so
good,
sorry.
bro.
Thank God we didn't like get too into it. Okay.
Now you good.
Okay, can you re-say your name and I'll re-ask you the
Now you
question?
good. You do good. So my name is Monterio Hunt. I'm a wide receiver for the Tennessee Hornets, and I'm here with the interview with my guy.
Yeah. So many people know who you are. You know, you're a wide receiver standout for the Hornets. You're a former D1 football player, HBCU legacy selection. But, not many people know how we got to this point. We're going to go back to the start of your football career, where you're starting out and how we got from, that high school football player kid to now, a professional wide receiver. So let's go down that journey together and let's hear how we got to this point.
Okay, sound good. So let's take it back to 2015. I got my first offer from Mississippi State. I actually had family that actually played there, so I was kind of trying to keep the tradition going. I blew my ankle out. Well, I didn't blow my ankle out, but I broke my ankle,
Mhm.
and Mississippi State ended up pulling my scholarship my last year of high school, like 2 months before signing day. So it kind of threw me in a bind to where I had to find another school or find another home within a short period of time. So Marshall University came through and offered me a scholarship for a full ride. I went up there for a semester in 17. I won a bowl game with them. Um, Kind of like was a rush decision. So I came back home. I transferred back home, went to a junior college for a semester because all that I had left.
Mhm.
Um, I played there, and then Rutgers University came through and offered me a scholarship right after I played that semester there at Northwest. So after that, I get my first year there, 2019. I get to Rutgers, and we was in fall camp, and we was doing one on ones, and I was going against this one guy that's a really good DB. Just a freak accident, and I blew my knee out, tore my
Mm.
ACL. And after that, I kind of thought like, dang, well, am I ever going to get to play again, or am I going to even come back the same, or what it's going to be like? So I ended up making a full recovery. I was out for the whole year of 2019. Of course, 2020 was COVID, so nothing didn't count. I
Yeah.
got my bachelor's, and I transferred one more time. I went to Alcorn State, where I played my last 2 years, including my grad year, and I had a standout year.
Yeah. Yeah, great stats there.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Hmm.
that.
Yeah. Uh and I think it's obvious and it's gonna have to, this was coming. There's obviously, the pictures posted, the stats recorded of you scoring a couple touchdowns on Heisman winner Travis Hunter.
Mhm.
Can we talk about that just a little bit, your thoughts behind that? Because at the time he may not have been as huge as he was when he won the Heisman, but he was still, the talk of the college and stuff like that.
Yes, yes. Um, Not many people get a chance to do that. I'm
Hmm.
put it like that. Great player. I think everybody knows that he showed it for himself that what kind of player he is. But having the opportunity to go against somebody like that, this, for like you said, the Heisman winner, and
Hmm.
then arguably the best college football player that played last year, and then arguably gonna be the best, one of the best NFL players this year and on in the future. So
Hmm.
just to have an opportunity just to do that, it's a blessing, man. And then playing against them, actually being there face to face, it was like, wow, man, I'm really here with the top high school player or the top one of the top college players in football right now. So
Yeah.
um it was good, man. I had fun. We took the L. We was going
Hmm.
back and forth, but at the end of the day, it was competition between both of us, and I feel like we both made statements. But on our side, I know that we lost, but to Travis, I always would give him his props because the guy, man, he's a hell of a football player.
Yeah. He's a beast. Let me move
Yes,
my
to go
camera
crazy, man.
quick. All right. So now we're at Alcorn State. We're going out. You got your grad year. That was your last year, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So looking past that, where were you looking? Were you looking towards maybe trying to be a free agent in the NFL, going overseas? Where was your headspace at? Because I know you have two injuries, so you got a lot to think about there as well. Maybe hang up
Mhm.
the cleats. Where are you looking at, past college football?
So right now, I'm in a stage where I was in a stage where I wanted to continue. After dealing with all the injuries, I really felt like, I was stronger and I was better than what I was before I got injured. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I knew I had more, some more fuel left in me. And where my mind is, I was thinking like, okay, I don't have to go NFL. That's what everybody think, it's what
Hmm.
everybody wants. But I don't have to go NFL. I don't have to go um, UFL. All I wanted was the opportunity to get to play in the professional league or some type of professional league. And if I have to work myself up, then that's I done did it in college, so I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I can do it again. So I'm a humble player, bro.
Hmm.
I'm not no greedy player. I need this, I need that. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna take full advantage of it and I'm just gonna make the best of it.
Hmm.
So I didn't really just have a mindset on, you know, any league or anything. I just wanted to get a foot in the door and just go
Yeah.
from there.
I love the way you worded that. And I think it goes back to something where it's like you don't have to start at the top to finish
Mhm.
there. You went from community college to, a Division 1 team.
Yes.
People feel that hesitance to, go lower to get back up. And all you gotta do is just put in some hard work and,
Mhm.
just trust the process, trust yourself, and you're gonna get there.
No doubt. No
Hmm.
doubt, man. No doubt. You just gotta have the mentality.
Yeah. So are you at the Hornets, after college, or is there anything before that? How did we come about to the Tennessee Hornets? How did you find, the organization, the league, the coach? How did we get here?
I actually was I was actually sitting in Mississippi at the crib, man. And because I had to sit out a year. Things was kind of slow after, the draft year that I came out. Everything was kind of slow, man. So I was still reaching out or whatever, but I had to sit out. I didn't have to, but the way that the cards was dealt, I had to sit out. So I ended up sitting out for like a year, maybe a year and a half,
Mhm.
couple months maybe. And I seen that they was coming out with the new league with the IFA or whatever. So of course I started reaching out to teams. I started going to UFL tryouts. I was doing a little bit of everything, man, to try to get in the door. And then when the Tennessee Hornets came out, I was like, man, let me go ahead and here go another one. I could try to get get a foot in the door. So I ended up emailing um Coach Justin,
Mhm.
and he just really just gave me an opportunity, man, to come out and do what I can do. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great, and he gave me an opportunity as well. This is my first year doing anything like this. So
Oh
it's
yeah?
like it's like an opportunity, for everyone else.
Yeah.
And so we're going into this season.
Mhm.
Hornets only play 3 games. You suffer 3 hard losses. What was the mentality, at the start of the season? Because, like, at the start of the season, everything's looking bright. Everything's looking
Mhm.
bright. Teams are still standing, schedules are set, rosters are filled. What is that, the mentality, and how does that just progress through the losses, through the teams canceling their schedules, moving stuff? Because, to be frank, it's not been, the perfect season, but people are still moving forward. They're still looking towards 2026. So how are we doing there, and how are we doing looking forward?
Adversity. It's all about how do you handle adversity. That's all it is, man. The stress is gonna come, stuff gonna happen, it's not gonna go how you want it, but it's all about how you deal with it at the end. So despite the losses and how the whole league went about everything, structure wise, um, I just feel like this out of our control.
Hmm.
All we could do is, continue to get better, learn from what we did the last 3 games, because next year we're gonna get another opportunity to play these teams again.
Yeah.
So we just have to learn from there, just get better as a team, get better as players, better as coaches, better as an organization.
Hmm.
And I feel like once we get all on one accord and everybody have all their marbles in one bag, I feel like we can actually do something.
Yeah. Move my camera real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Take a swig of water real quick. Yeah. So it seems that all gears are, headed towards 2026. What are you doing yourself to, not only prepare your body, but prepare your mind as well? Because football is a very mental game, to, move forward, and just, keep yourself right, keep committed to this organization, this league, and just keep committed to yourself and your abilities.
Really, just stay on top of everything, man. Outside, like you said, not the physical part, but the mental part as far as in watching film.
Hmm.
Um, Really just looking at my opponents for next year because more than likely the teams that we just played, they're gonna come back next year. They probably have the same players,
Hmm.
more than likely.
Hmm.
So, really, man, just get on top of that, man. Just get ready for next year.
Hmm.
I think the physical part will really just come in as me going to the field or getting with the quarterbacks or getting with the coaches or anything, and just really just trying to get everything down to par to where once we get out here, we're gonna have those problems, but we'll know how to deal with them
Yeah.
without. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
no,
be more
that's
prepared.
That's great. That's great. And yeah, teams are going to come back. Huntsville, Ohio Valley, the Rebellion, all of them are coming. And newcomers, Arkansas, all that. And, a lot of people looking into this league, they may think, hey, this is just another, rinky dink spring league. They don't
Yeah.
realize that there is a lot of D1 talent. There's a lot of like former NFL players, former UFL players, people like that. So
Mhm.
this is a tough league. And people may look at the Hornets and think, oh, just some random team, their showcase team. They get shut out 3 games. They talk about folding, but they don't see what's moving forward with the Hornets. They don't see, players like you, coaches, getting everything together and putting all eyes forward towards 2026.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really don't think people just like realize, and that's okay
Mm-hmm.
though, because I don't think it's there for them to realize at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, for them to see
Mm-hmm.
that there's gonna be a difference between how we went about this year and what's gonna be the difference between this year and next year. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a sightseeing. It's gonna be a real sightseeing. It's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to let everybody know and everybody see what we got in store for 2026.
Yeah, I know. And what would you say, because, I've been in, meetings with the Hornets, with prospects. They've been a little hesitant about how this whole thing goes. They say that they're a showcase team. It's a little sketchy and stuff like that. What would you say to someone who's looking from the outside, wanting to play, watch, or be a part of the IFA and the Hornets themselves?
Oh man, either you gonna want it or you don't.
Hmm.
Because nobody's perfect, nothing is perfect in this world.
Hmm.
We you just have to get on one accord, man. Just come together. And if you wanted to join, then be ready to work.
Hmm.
Regardless of what we don't been through or what you don't seen or what you don't heard or what's going on the headlines or whatever, we still gonna work over here regardless
Hmm.
and try to get better as a team. So um, and it will be better. It will be better as far as the next year. It won't be none of that stuff that happened this year.
Hmm.
So if you want to come join the Hornets,
Hmm.
better be ready.
Better be ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
and
ready.
I love that because it's not we're just pushing everything towards 2026, just pushing aside 2026 comes, we just do the same old stuff. We're
Mhm.
working all 2025 day in and
Yeah.
day out to be better. Players are working on themselves, coaches are working on the organization, and I
Mhm.
think that's great. Let me ask you a question. What do you think, because you're a great player for the Hornets and a great player in general. What do you think is, standing out about you? How do you make yourself stand out, compared to others?
Uh, I don't quit, man.
Hmm.
I'm a real physical receiver. I'm not the fastest. I'll put it out there. I don't really care. I'm not the fastest, but I'm the type of player that I'm a playmaker.
Hmm.
And I'm the type of player that I don't never want to be the headlight or the spotlight on me. I love to see my guys eat. Like if I got a block for a guy for him to get a touchdown, hey, I'm right there with you in the end
Hmm.
zone. We're gonna party. We're gonna turn up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't. I'm a playmaker. I'm just gonna put it like that. I'm a playmaker, but
Mhm.
I'm not selfish, I'm not greedy. Because like I said, I want to see
Mhm.
everybody eat. So that's who I am as a person and then as a player.
Yeah. And moving into that, like, what's that motivation to keep you hungry for for the organization, for yourself, for football and stuff like that? What keeps you motivated, keeps you moving through all the adversity, through the injuries, going down a level, the stuff with the Hornets? What's keeping you moving?
Oh, I really just the love for the game.
Hmm.
Um, I'm to the point where I don't see myself just hanging them up or giving in right now because I know I got a lot left in the tank.
Hmm.
So, like you said, the injuries, that's motivation. And then just missing out on all the times that I didn't get to play.
Hmm.
Really just making up for it. And like I said, just the love and passion for the game, man. I had family members that went to the league. I had friends and former teammates that I played with that's played at big stages, done played in the league and different leagues and stuff like that. So them
Hmm.
guys, seeing what they went through and what they did to get there is really like a motivation for me because I know if they can do it, I can do it. All I gotta do is put my mind to it.
Yeah, and no way is, coming to the Hornets the end of your career. This is, I feel like, the IFA is definitely just a place for people to showcase their skills, to keep moving up in, the football world. And I think you're definitely going to do that as well. I know I'm rooting for you. So many people are rooting for you, and the Hornets themselves. So I think, 2025, it's going to be a lot of work. 2026, it's going to be a great year. And
It is
I'm
gonna be
I'm
a great
super
one.
excited for it. And I want to appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot for your time.
Yes, sir.
I wish you good health, and everything you got going towards moving forward. And I just hope that, this is just a great year and you just keep doing what you do.
Yes.
And just thank you so much for the opportunity to, be face to face with you.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you too, Jordan. And I enjoyed the interview.
Hmm.
And for everybody that's gonna be watching, we got something in tune for 2026.
Hmm. Yes, we do. So thank you guys. Thank everyone for watching. Thank you, of course. And hopefully
Yes,
we
sir.
see, you guys down the road. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
everybody.